Hi, everyone, and welcome back to Aasiyah TV. I'm so glad you're here. Now, I'm going to be talking to you guys today about taking care of yourself. In order to be a better version of yourself, to grow and to implement change in your life, you have got to take care of yourself. It is important. So I'm going to talk about that today in this episode and talk about maybe give you tips and talk about different ways of how you can take care of yourself and what you can do to just make yourself feel good while you are working on being you and working on just being the better version of yourself. If you remember in the last video that I had posted up, I talked about my clarity and where, what I realized I wanted to do was, like I said, to inspire people and to inspire people to be the better versions of themselves. And if that means talking about all these different topics and things that help people, that's exactly what I'm going to do, because it's things I'm learning for myself that I want to put out there for you, because like I said before, I am a servant leader and I just want to be able to serve, to provide, and to give to you so you can take this information, implement it in your lives, and, move it forward, pass it on to others that you know, okay? So what does it mean to take care of yourself and in that allowing yourself to be a better version of yourself today or tomorrow and every day? Taking care of yourself is extremely essential. Do you wake up some mornings and you kind of feel blah? You feel like, oh, I don't feel that great, or, I don't have the energy. And then, your whole day kind of takes that same tone where you're not feeling so energetic or happy. And you're like, okay, what's going on with me? Why am I this way? Well, part of taking care of yourself is recognizing. Number one, recognizing. So this is tip number one, recognizing your feelings, your emotions, and your moods from when you wake up. How did you wake up? Are you waking up happy? Are you waking up with a little bit of that, tiredness feeling? Sometimes it happens, especially for us women, when we go through our hormonal stages, we do have those issues where we feel very tired and we feel lethargic and we kind of don't know why. And it could even be the effect of the weather. Today, the weather is very humid here in California and Los Angeles, and it actually has been raining. And we just started August yesterday, it's August 1st. And it's already it's so humid and cloudy and raining. And this is the type of weather where people just want to sit inside with the air conditioning and just, chill in front of a TV set and not really do too much, because humidity can be very tiring. It can take away a lot of our internal fluids. So we have to keep hydrating ourselves with water. Anyways, with heat, we do have to keep hydrating ourselves. But in humidity, we have to do the same thing. So the first thing is, like I said, number one, recognizing how you're feeling and what your mood is, because that sets the tone for your day. So if you wake up with this excited feeling of, today is going to be an amazing day, your whole day is going to feel that way. There will be things that will happen throughout the day that might not seem that way, but if you keep that attitude, your whole day is actually going to turn out to be really well. So that's part of taking care of yourself, is recognizing your needs, understanding what your needs are, and being able to implement those needs, so you can be able to work on taking care of yourself, work on being that better version of yourself. Because I'm going to ask you, what does it mean to be the best version of you? To me, what that means is just being more and more of who I am, accepting myself more and more each day. And that's number two. So tip one, recognizing. Tip two, accepting. Accepting yourself every day. And every day we go through our emotions, right? We go through our feelings. We go through this process where we're like, I don't feel good today, or I don't like the way I look today, or, I have this pimple on my face, I don't like it, or, we start criticizing our bodies. We start looking at ourselves and we're thinking, oh, I don't like this about me. But each and every day, the best tip is you have to learn to accept a part of yourself. So what that means is accepting yourself for, let's say, for your features. What are some of the features that you love about yourself? Because again, part of being a better version each day, part of working on, there's Aasiyah 1.0, Aasiyah 2.0, right? I'm talking about my example, Aasiyah 3.0. We're going to go through a lot of different versions each day, each week, each month, I don't know. I'm on what, Aasiyah version 3.0. I'm not sure, you know, but I know that I'm getting to that level where I'm always constantly looking at, right, at what I'm doing and recognizing my attitudes, my behavior, the way that I speak to people, the way that I'm interacting with myself and with others around me, with my family. It's something that's very, very important to me to recognize that, and then to accept. Acceptance is sometimes can be difficult, especially when it comes to accepting yourself. And I've been there, and I still have a hard time accepting myself completely and fully. I don't think we're ever going to 100% accept ourselves. I mean, if we do and we get to that point, like if I ever get to that point, I'll be really happy about it. But I'm really being honest, I'm not even 100% there. I'm, working on myself every day. I'm maybe about 90% there. I'm going to say, actually, no, not even 90. I want to say I'm about 85% there. Let's just be real. 85% there, because there's still that 15% of me that I am working very hard to accept. Because when I was younger, I was constantly made fun of. And I talked about this in one of my previous episodes where I was made fun of so much. And because people would tell me that I was fat and ugly and of course it's not true, and okay, if I am a little bit on the chunky side, well, that can change because, if you work out and you take care of yourself, by eating good food and exercising and, committing to healthier habits, of course, you're not going to be gaining all, weight. You're going to be stabilizing yourself and feeling good. But I used to, I was very overweight as a child, actually was considered obese as a child. So I was overweight, obese, whatever you want to call it. And I didn't have friends. I was alone. I had people were making fun of me all the time, that they didn't even give me the chance to show them who I was and to be that person, that I wanted to be. And so I felt like I was lost because, okay, well, who am I then? What am I doing? People don't want to recognize me or who I am. So what am I supposed to be doing in my life, And that's, one of the things is I realized, like, I need to be able to take care of myself. I need to be able to feel authentic and feel as if, this is something that, makes me feel good, right? Like I have to do things that make me feel good. That's part of accepting yourself, and part of taking care of yourself is being able to do that. So I'm working on accepting myself. That means maybe accepting my body, because I know that sometimes I don't necessarily look at my body and go, oh, I like how I look, because I look at myself, okay, I need to lose more weight. I need to do this. I need to do that. And but that's okay, because I notice that I have this issue, and then I can go back and say, okay, well, you know what? Yes, I'm already working on it, and I'm already working on myself. And that's what that's what acceptance means for me, is I am working on myself. Okay. So again, let's go back. Number one is recognizing your emotions, your moods, your feelings from the moment you wake up and throughout the day. Acceptance, accepting yourself each day, little by little. Maybe you might accept the fact that you're an extremely smart person, and you know a lot more about specific subjects and areas that maybe other people that in your circle don't know about, and you can teach them that. So that's accepting yourself in that way and really admiring yourself for that. Accepting yourself could mean, maybe like appreciating the fact that you have, a feature of yourself that you like, a physical feature, a mental feature, or an emotional feature. For example, I like that I'm actually a patient person, even though I know that there are people who are not so patient. And they always ask me, well, how do you stay so patient in these situations? And I just say, well, I don't know. That's my personality. I stay patient, even though I know that inside I might be, like wanting to jump out of the seat. But it's like, no, you've got to stay patient, because things are going to happen in ways that you're not going to know about, or you're not going to appreciate or like so much. But if you're patient about it, you're able to take care of things and handle things better. And so when I notice this about myself, and I accept that part of myself, I accept, that I like being on video, and I like speaking on video. It's something that I know a lot of people have a fear of, but I've overcome that fear. Actually, I never really had that fear. I've been doing it since I was a little kid, being on stage and speaking and things like that. So for me to be able to be up here, this is, I know it's a talent that I like, that I have, that I appreciate about myself, that I accept about myself, and I can take this talent and teach other people how to appreciate themselves and how to get themselves on video, on camera, and speaking on stage. Because I mean, that's great. Why not do that? And the third and final tip that I'm going to tell you about taking care of yourself is to just work on looking, and feeling your best every day. And if that means, for us women, if that means putting on a nice shirt, putting on a nice lipstick or makeup, or making your hair, or I don't know, eating food, eating healthy food, that's great, because it makes you feel good to eat healthy. And if you just slowly do something that works to helping you feel good about yourself on the inside out, if that means eating healthier, if that means that you want to be able to, if that means exercising, because exercising is one of those ways to make you feel good about yourself and to make healthy choices. Doing something to treat yourself, like, okay, getting a facial, or, making a homemade facial for yourself. As women, we can do that, and, and just sit back and relax. And something that treats yourself is what I'm trying to say. So I guess number 3 should be treating yourself to something that makes you feel good on a daily basis, and that gives you a different perspective. Lately, I've been on a lipstick binge. I actually went to MAC on Saturday. This was just this past Saturday. I went to the MAC store because they were having their free lipstick giveaway because it was National Lipstick Day. I've never heard of it. I went on Facebook. A friend of mine had posted about it. And I said, okay, I just woke up. It's 9 o'clock in the morning. But you know what? I will be there at 10 o'clock when MAC store opens. And when I get there, there's a line of people. And they ran out of the lipstick. But we were persistent and we stayed, and I got not 1, but 2 free lipsticks, which is pretty cool. And on top of that, I ended up buying some more lipsticks from MAC, and I went and I discovered another store called Kiko Milano here in the mall by my house, and like their makeup is pretty good. And so because I've been on this thing with lipstick, I'm like, why not? I want to be able to, feel good. So I started buying lipstick, and I have it on, and I love it because it just makes me feel good. It makes me feel, like I'm taking care of myself. And on top of that, I'm constantly like making my smoothies, and I'm working on my own weight loss. I'm losing weight. I lost 10 pounds already. So I know, yay me. Thank you. For those of you who might have just clapped and said, congratulations. Yeah, I've lost 10 pounds. I'm losing more as we speak. I'm working on losing more weight and exercising and eating healthier foods. And that's one of the ways I take care of myself every single day, so I can get to the next best version of me, because I want to be able to help others, and I want to be able to inspire others. And if I don't take care of myself, no one's going to take care of me, No one's going to take care of me, just like no one's going to take care of you, but you are going to take care of yourself. So implementing these things, recognizing, accepting, and treating yourself, being able to make, feel good within yourself. These are the 3 things I want you to think about when it comes down to taking care of yourself in order to be the next best version of you for tomorrow, the day after tomorrow, and each and every day throughout the year. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please click on the subscribe button below if you really enjoyed it. Pass the video on. I mean, if you like what I say and you're getting golden nuggets from me, I would love for you to pass these videos on to your friends, to your family members. I mean, who knows who's going to get impacted from these videos, and who's going to maybe thank you for even remembering them and for sending them something that someone's created for them to be able to get from you. So if I'm a servant leader and I'm here to lead and I'm here to serve, I know that you're also the same. And if you're doing that and you pass on my videos to somebody else who might like what I'm talking about and might want to take my golden nuggets to heart and start implementing it, that's great. Because not only does that make me feel good, that will make you feel good. So pass on the videos, subscribe, tell other people that you know to subscribe to Aasiyah TV, and I will see you again in the next episode of my show. Take care. Have a good one. Bye-bye.